Few years back, when I started my gluten-free journey, I tried making a focaccia gluten-free bread and it was absolute disaster. It was dry, the structure was not good. So I worked very hard to get the perfect recipe and finally I've got it. So you can see how beautiful and super soft this gluten-free focaccia turned out. It actually got over within 15 minutes at my place. So first we take the yeast. So I've added some yeast, sugar and water, let it bloom. Then after that in a bowl you take your jawar flour. Once you add the jawar flour, I have used red rice flour in this recipe. If you don't have it, you can use a regular rice flour. Then milk powder, instead of milk powder you can use coconut powder. That is fine. I added salt and I added psyllium husk into it and you mix everything really well. Once that is done, I added my bloomed yeast. So I added my bloomed yeast and after that I added flax egg. So I've taken flax seed powder, added 3 tablespoons of water to it and my flax is ready. Keep it aside till it becomes a little jelly. Then after that I added a little bit of olive oil into it, mixed it really well. You use a hand beater for this recipe. It's much better because then the dough turns out to be super soft. If you're not using a hand beater if you're kneading it through hands, it'll take some time to knead. Then after that I started adding water little by little. Don't add too much water at one go. Add the water little by little. Still you get a really thick like cake batter and it's also sticky. So make sure, because if you add too much water, it will become too liquidy. It has to look like this. It's going to be like a thick cake batter. So it's not going to be like a dough. Once that is done, I took my square inch cake tin and then I added the entire batter to it. And you have to just like this has to be proofed for at least 45 minutes. So it is required to be proof for 45 minutes to 1 hour. Basically, it has to become double in size. So now you can see I just spread my batter properly. Now I'm going to smoothen it out. And then I'm going to keep it in a nice warm place for around 45 minutes to 1 hour. So once it doubles, then we'll go ahead with the procedure. So now it doubled up. What I did is I made some holes into the bread. Trust me, it is going to be super soft. If it's not super soft, that means some mistake has been done. It has to be super soft. I added some olive oil and again I made some dent. After that, I added veggies of my choice. That is up to you what you want to add. I added some capsicums, some olives. You can add anything, any veggies of your choice. I added some broccolis also. You can even try that design and make it look prettier. Then I baked it at the oven for 180 degrees for around 15 to 20 minutes. So you put a toothpick and see if your bread is ready. And you can see you will get a super soft focaccia. Trust me, this tasted really good, got over in like 15 minutes. So do try this recipe.